Okay then boys, today's video is how to burn fat all year round, or in other words, how to become a better butter burner. So first of all, I'm going to ask you a question. Who do you think is going to be the better butter burner? Mr. Marathon Runner, who can easily run 26 miles and he could probably do it twice a week, or the Mr. Couch Potato, who can't even run a mile, and if he does manage to run that mile, he's probably going to be in a stretcher for a whole week because he's a couch potato. He's not been doing any exercise. Who do you reckon? I'll tell you now. It's quite clearly the marathon runner. He can burn upwards of 2,600 calories twice a week. That's 5,000 calories minimum that he has over the couch potato. The couch potato can't even run a mile. That'll probably burn him 100 calories. The marathon runner can burn easily 2,500 calories twice a week. Okay? As I just said, he can easily run it twice a week. He's efficient at the cardio. Okay? The couch potato will struggle to burn 100 calories, and even if he does, he's just going to be injured for a whole week because he's not been practicing it all year round. But the marathon runner, that's not his job, that's his hobby, unless he is a professional marathon runner, of course. It's going to be so much easier for him to burn more calories per week. As a result, due to the laws of thermodynamics, calories in, calories out, the marathon runner is allowed to eat a lot more food versus the couch potato, okay? If the couch potato doesn't start moving soon, he's going to keep on gaining. However, the marathon runner has to eat specific types of foods. He actually struggles to even get the calories in the first place. God. Why only start cardio when you're on a cutting phase? Okay, if you do this, you've got to start all over again, right? So what a lot of people do is they'll be in bulking mode. Oh, it's harder for me to go on a bulk if I'm burning calories all the time, right? So they'll completely neglect cardio and then they'll start eating more food. They're going to get fat and unfit, okay? So when they have to go on their cut again, when they're about 10 kilos heavier, even 15, 20 kilos heavier on some occasions, not only are they going to weigh more, which makes cardio harder anyway, but they've also not been practicing cardio that whole time. So they're going to have to start again all from zero. And we all forget that the most important muscle in the body is the heart. Okay? If you don't have a strong heart, you're not going to live very long. So I don't know why people neglect it anyway. If you want to have a better quality life when you're older too, you should definitely be training your heart muscle, cardio. When it comes to the day you do start doing cardio, after you've gone on your bulk, it's going to be super difficult, right? You just say if you used to do 30 minutes on the incline treadmill and then you go 3 months without doing it, you're going to struggle to do 10 minutes on the treadmill. Do you understand? You've lost that skill. But if you were doing cardio all year round anyway, you'd be leaner to begin with, so your cut wouldn't have to be so drastic. You wouldn't have to cut 20 kilos in the first place. But you've also got yourself a head start because you're not starting from zero like the retards that go bulking and just stop doing cardio. So if you're doing cardio the whole time while you're on a bulk, if you want a bulk, because bulking's stupid in itself, I'm going to make a whole new video about how bulking's dumb. And you'd find it super easy for you to finish your cardio sessions. As a result, you're going to burn more calories per week, per month, per year, and you're going to be lean all year round versus lean just for the summer or lean just for this wedding. Do you understand? So, everyone has a cardio that they enjoy, but you just probably haven't figured it out yet, okay? My favourite cardio machine that I can progressive overload on is the incline treadmill, okay? So when I first started, I used to only be able to do 3.5 miles an hour on the 15 incline. And now I can do 30 minutes of it on 4.5. And that's quite fast. I've got little legs, alright? But that had to go from 3.6 to 3.7 to 3.8. You guys get it? Progressive overload for the cardio too. Of course, if you're doing steady state cardio, you don't want to overdo it too much, because then you're not doing steady state cardio, you'll actually be doing moderate intensity cardio. But you can absolutely, if you used to do 15 minutes on the incline treadmill, you can do 16 minutes, 17 minutes. So that's how you can progressive overload your cardio, and then before you know it, you can effortlessly burn 1,000 calories every single time you do a cardio session, versus when you first started, you'd struggle to burn 100 calories if you were zero. Hopefully that makes sense. So eventually, you'll become a master at your craft. I always say to my clients in the weight room, you should be a master at one machine per muscle group, of course. So don't walk into the gym one week and start doing bench press one week, and then you start doing dumbbell bench press another week. You don't know how good you are at that skill. You want to be a master at one. Don't be a jack of all trades at loads of different machines, because you're not going to see any progress. And the same applies to cardio. Pick one that you like and become a master at it. Okay? So the moral of this story is you should be doing cardio all year round, and then as a result, you'll stay lean all year round. Okay? It's not just seasonal cardio where you're in bulking season right now, so as cardio stops, you let your cardio fitness go from here to there, and then when you start your cut phase at 20 kilos heavier, you don't have to start again from body fat, start again, and cardio start again. Hopefully that makes sense. So, as a result of doing cardio all year round, you'll have a better heart, leaner body fat all year round, and better overall fitness all year round. So you should never neglect your health and fitness. So, I hope everybody's enjoyed watching that today. And if you want to work one-on-one with me so I can explain exactly how to progressive overload your cardio and me do all the work for you, then you can book a call below. I'm going to leave it in the description, and hopefully we can get started right away. Thank you very much for watching, boys.